Why consciousness is the key to changing the world. Those craftily manipulating and enslaving us are caring less and less about whether or not we buy into their carefully cultivated 5-sense 3D fake reality playing out in the world, theater of illusion. And they're caring less and less about the fact that this is theater of illusion, we the audience increasing in numbers, detecting the gaps in the falling apart scenery once believed to be real as the brick wall behind is exposed. Then there's more and more of us in the audience detecting the strings attached to the stage puppets, such as the puppeteering politicians. Many of us can see now their strings getting pulled by the puppet masters who are no longer hidden in the shadows. To an extent, our enslavers don't care that the theater of illusion that has deceived us since time immemorial, with all its fallacies of freedom, is being exposed and falling apart, and the whole false pretense is set up, both the stage and the auditorium, has been energy draining and costly for them to maintain. And now in their arrogance, they consider themselves to be in such a position that our increasing resistance is futile. Is it only a matter of time before the theater of illusion will be redundant, as they are becoming more and more confident that they will achieve their planned complete world takeover? Having found out about their planned world takeover, there inevitably follows the question, what can we do about it? Sure, from a left brain point of view, through analyzing, rationalizing, and reasoning, there's been quite a lot of talk in terms of possible answers on how to deal with this situation. There have indeed been some good responses with many practical insights. But this alone is not the real solution. The bottom line of bottom lines is that the real solution lies in a shift in consciousness. Our overwhelming, controllable mass awakening is what the world's ruling elite fear the most, and since we greatly outnumber them in their associates, they would not know how to deal with us, even with their advanced technology. So the real question is, how do we become conscious? It's simple. We become conscious by choosing it, by acting on those synchronicities, meaningful coincidences, acting on that which calls, moves, and inspires us, acting on and taking action through listening to our inner voice, coming from our inner being, paying attention to those gut feelings and basic instincts. Consciousness means coming from the heart, getting in touch with and going into a state of intuitive knowing. Hence, as a contrast to accessing the internet, consciousness allows us to access our internet, choosing to our inner self, our inner kingdom. Choosing to become conscious means detaching oneself from the mind control program, escaping effects of physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual prison caused by the oppressions. And choosing consciousness puts us on a pathway that's been denied to us as a race since time immemorial. As humans becoming, quote unquote, we need to be that expression of love, joy, peace, humility, truth, fairness, and justice. Many people know this, but they need to get their heads above the parapet and have the courage and conviction to express it. Having broken free from the mind paradigm, programming in the position of others with multidimensional consciousness, escaping the dualistic confinement of matter, energy, and space-time, anything is possible. This is the key to world change and bringing about our long overdue transformation. This is the shift in consciousness that's needed to make manifest an outcome that's different to the planned dystopia by the psychotic enslavers. Indeed, the choice is yours, but if you have not already, will you choose the consciousness pathway? Will you choose it now and see the difference it can make in the future, in your future family and friends? Are you in or out, and can you be counted to make that choice in consciousness for world change? And this is by Paul, guest author on Humans Be Free. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.